I think it's time for a change. My office has basically been set up this way since I put it together 15, 20 years ago, and I've thought about rearranging it a few times, and everything just kind of fits so perfectly that I didn't really want to mess with it. But I think it's time, and wish me luck because it could be a monumental task. Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to swap out this rack behind me with a couple of bookcases that I ordered from Amazon, and we'll see how things go. I want to fill it with my TBR and just have it kind of as a background for my videos, as well as just a change for my office that has been a long time coming. So let's go ahead and assemble some bookcases and start moving things out of my office, and we'll see how things go. Bookcases have been assembled, so it's time to start moving everything off of my rack. now for the fun part. I get to fill my bookshelves. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully it will fit as much as I'm expecting it to. But I'm not holding my breath. Now for the shelf tour. For the most part, this first shelf is mostly books that I got from the Science Fiction Book Club. It's mostly mystery and thriller. A couple of them I got from a friend, and it looks like there might be some science fiction mixed in the group. The next shelf up is more books that I got from Science Fiction Book Club, a mix of science fiction, fantasy, maybe some thrillers mixed in there. I really just organized by size more than I did anything else, so everything's kind of mixed up. This shelf is mostly books that I've gotten more recently, so we've got Divine Rivals, Wild Reverence, The Whispering Night, more newer books, so Wisteria and Holly from Adeline Grace, Never a Hero, couple of books from a local author that I know personally that I used to work with, Emily Wilde, and my book nook that I put together that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. These are all of my Book of the Month books, a couple of special editions mixed in with them. Next we have more fantasy, or mostly fantasy, some Sarah J. Maas, some Holly Black, Legendary, Finale, Stephanie Garber, then a couple of mismatched ones like Dead Water, Evenings and Weekends, and Weird Women, which I think is a story collection. Fortunately, things are a little blurry here, but just kind of have to deal with what I'm working with right now. But next up is my top shelf, which is my box sets. So I've got Cinder, The Witcher, The City of Bones, and then Six of Crows, Discovery of Witches, a George Orwell set, and my Sandman graphic novels set. can't quite. Okay, yeah, Shadow and Bones, and then the Broken Heart trilogy also. The next shelf is a bit of a mix and match. We've got the Zodiac Academy, Valor, so fantasy, some young adults, and then behind the glass I have my copy of Beck's Friend's Exorcism. And we've got Echoes, which is kind of a short story collection. Next up, there's quite a bit of young adult on this, some dystopian. So we've got the Shatter Me series, the last book in the Divergent series, Naturals, a little bit of sci-fi with Red Rising, Slewfoot, some Sarah J. Maas again, some Holly Black again. Unfortunately, I've got some really fuzzy footage there. Then some more young adult with the Lockwood & Co. series, the last couple of books in the Red Queen series. I've also got a few of the Book of the Month exclusive short story collections. Some more vintage books by Mary Stewart that I got from a book sale. And I think a little bit of politics with democracy in America. Some more mix and match, and these are a little bit different sized also. So we've got American Presidents next to Jewel Cave Adventure, and then poems, some literary fiction, Pachinko and the Coin. We've got some fantasy, some Gideon the Ninth and Dark Dead Silence, so a little bit of sci-fi in there, some thrillers, Stephen King. And then these are some of the newer, well, this is a mix and match of new and old. So we've got Mary Stewart, The Bewitching, My Focus Is Not Playing Nice, Possession of Alba Diaz, then some older books, Terry Brooks, a couple of those that I haven't gotten to yet, Mercedes Lackey, Fourth Wing, which I have not gotten to, but I intend to soon, hopefully. And for the last shelf, I have, again, mix and match, but it's mostly by size. So I've got some short story collections, some young adults, some fantasy romance, the Shannon Maguire Wayward Children series. You've got You've Reached Sam, and a couple more books by Vanessa Rasanen, which is the author that I've worked with previously. So that's it for my office makeover, setting up of my TBR shelves. Well, I'm happy with how it turned out. It will make it easier to do my TBR game every month, I think, because the majority of the books will be in my office where I can reach them pretty readily. And I'm sure I'll probably improve as I film more of these. It's not perfect, but this is just a temporary space for them to stay until I've read them. I will be swapping out books as I read these, and who knows, we'll see what happens in the future. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I hope you enjoy watching and coming along for the journey. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!